come over here, scroll up.
So a funny title you could give your stream for this one is "The Hivebent Begins."
I literally put it. Is this when the infamous Hivebent starts?
Yeah.
And then refresh over here. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am the James with the Games.
I have the lover of the fanfics.
And welcome back to being part of the missing members. And welcome back to Homestuck, where apparently we're starting Act 5, which apparently is the start of Hivebent. This pink moon, my eyes keep thinking it's moving like very slightly, like just like pixels.
Hmm. Maybe
The
maybe you
green
should get
moon.
that checked out, you know? Joking.
Honestly, I have so many ocular problems, it wouldn't surprise me if I have something weird like that.
Oh man, I'm legally blind.
I am not blind, but I have like floaters, I have ocular drainage, I have dual astigmatism, I have major light sensitivity, just to name a few that I know that I have off the top of my head.
Hmm.
Elsewhere in Paradox Space, we examine another planet forgotten by time, but we will strive to remember what was this planet's name. Enter name. Oh, is this the troll language?
Yes. Oh,
Do we know what this actually says?
yes, there is a Alternian cheat sheet to decode this. Let me see if I can find it. No, it's not more. News? No. Settings? Maybe it's in help. No, no. Uh, ooh, cheat sheet.
And is this read from left to right or right to left because of their
I honestly
typing
wouldn't
it from
know.
right to left?
Would not know.
All right, fair
Let
enough.
me just set up my settings to get rid of the thing, adjust, set that up, go back here, boom, unlocked the Alternian cheat sheet. Okay, so the way it's
Ah.
set up is it's basically written in reverse, and it gets translated to Troll Planet. So,
Oh.
if you want to know what the name of the world is, it's called Alternia.
Ah.
So that's going to
Nice one,
be
Smarty
Troll
Plants.
Planet
Really
F
But let's get real
U.
here. No.
So FU. What is that one? C FUCCC. Okay, so FUCK.
Yeah. I'm like that.
S.
I have a feeling it was gonna be something like that.
What is that one? That's like a forward front. X. No, not that one. Sorry, it just keeps popping in and out, so it's hard to properly translate it.
Ah, fair enough.
Oh, uh, Roll Planet. Fuck. Oh, you went forward a page.
Yes. Because if I'm like, you've said enough, I'm like, I get that it's meant to be a slur. This is much better. In fact, as it happens, your guess is precisely correct. What are the odds? We must examine the planet Alternia. Somewhere on this planet, there's a young troll. Trollian Beta. This young troll stands in his respite block. Just so happens that today, the 12th bilunar perigee of the 6th dark season's equinox, is the day of this young troll's life. Wow, this sounds so weird.
Yes.
Larval awakening. Also known as his wriggling day. Though it was 6 solar sweeps ago he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. Wait, trolls don't have names before... Okay.
Did you not remember that John didn't get his name until his 13th birthday?
I think they mentioned his name was John before the actual day in the comic, in the flashbacks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a little thing that the creator made as a joke to like justify why the players would be creating the character's name. But then he retroactively changes it to where anytime you now know their name, anytime the character is referenced to, both past, present, and future, that is when they will then be only referenced by their real name. But if their name hasn't been revealed, they'll only be referenced by their username.
Oh! 6 Alternian solar sweeps, for convenient reference, is equivalent to 13 Earth years. Ah. Earth, also for convenient reference, is a planet that does not yet exist. What will the name of this young troll be? Enter name. You enter something predictably derogatory and this guy gets fed up with your shenanigans in record time. I'm trying to remember what symbol this is. I believe this is Pisces?
No, that's Cancer.
Oh. If it isn't obvious, I do not know the zodiac signs that well. This guy has a lot of troll pals, and their adventures are going to be quite extensive and convoluted, to an even greater degree than one perhaps may be accustomed. Thinks that if you think that we have time to drag out every little gag and expected pattern along the way, you've got another thing coming. He thinks you should cram that sobering understanding in your chitinous windhole, and tamp it down hard with your ugly, stupid-looking cartilage nub. I'm trying to understand what the last... okay, I was like, is he referring to shoving your nose down your throat? I was like, wait, what? Try again. Your name is Carcat Vantus. As was previously mentioned, it is your wriggling day, which is barely even worth mentioning. It is an anniversary, if anything, to lament the faults of your existence, of which there are assuredly plenty. Equally plenty, and somewhat related to that topic, are your interests. You have a passion for ridiculously terrible romantic movies and cinema, and rom-coms. You should really be embarrassed for liking this dreadful cinema, but for some reason you are not. You like to program computers, but you are notoriously pretty awful at it. Carcat is not the blind one.
Carcat is not blind.
I'm having to... We've learned like probably 4 or 5 of these trolls relatively well, but because of it's been 2 weeks, I've now I have to remind myself of certain facts. Your programs invariably damage the machines on which they are executed, and which is just as well since you like to believe you specialize in computer viruses. When you mature, you aspire to join the ranks of the most lethal members of your society, the Thressecutioners. You like to practice with your really cool sickle, but it just winds up looking like kind of a doofus by yourself in your room.
Yep.
You. What?
I said, yep.
Ah. You like to chat up with some of your other troll pals, most of which drive you up the freaking belfry. You've been trying out a new chat client called Trollian, and you are not really sure what you think about it yet. Your troll tag is carcinogeneticist, and you speak in a manner that is almost exclusively ornery all the time. Later, you will play a game with 5 other friends and go on a big adventure with them. This game, for convenient reference, is a game that does not yet exist, but it will soon. What will you do? Examine purple pie. This is your Recuperacune, full of nourishing super slime. Every young troll enjoys the cozy embrace of such a vessel each night. And the relaxing ooze helps assuage the terrible visions of blood. What?
Yep.
Blood incarnates that plague the subconscious of your species. Do we get an explanation for this? Or is this a one-off line and it's never brought up again?
It's kind of brought up. It's more of like a background thing you just notice in regards to the species itself and how the characters act.
So, this is somehow a... I'm kind of curious as to what, like, their actual planet, like, society is like, because of...
Oh, I can tell you that if you'd like.
Sure, because of, like, it makes me question if the world isn't, like, completely war-torn.
The way this whole thing is set up for their species is that essentially the home planet is only the home planet to the children. All adult trolls are immediately drafted essentially into the eternal galactic expansion of their empire. So as soon as you hit a certain age, you are fully expected to immediately leave everything you know and have behind and go to the front lines to start fighting for the rest of your life. Granted, that's for the lower tier cast members. The higher tier ones usually have more nobility based roles, or some have very technical and supportive based roles due to where they sit on the cast, or the hemo spectrum as it's called.
So it's based on their blood?
Yes, each and every troll type has a color that is denoted on a hemo spectrum that determines like where they rank in terms of society, as well as determines a variety of different aspects about their abilities and capabilities.
Interesting. Um, does does that actually change the color of their blood, or is that
Yes.
just more of like a meta?
Yes.
Okay, that's actually really interesting. That is really interesting. Sorry.
Also, due to the nature of their species and the different caste types, the higher up in the food chain you essentially are, you are objectively stronger than those below you. You live longer, you're tougher, you're stronger. Like, if you are at the top of the food chain, you would probably live centuries longer than even the strongest, most hardy a person on the bottom of the food chain.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's not just a caste system, it's also a biological thing that's honestly a bit too convoluted in my opinion. It's like you have the caste system or you just make it to where they're like actual like that without all the caste stuff because it just feels like they really doubled down on something that didn't need to be doubled down on. Since, it's called the hemospectrum. And it's not just divided into, specific colors and stuff. It's it's supposed to be, a, like a spectrum. Instead, it's literally just like, oh, there are like 7 or 8 different blood colors, and that determines everything. There's no in between any of them.
Ah.
It's a lot, I know, and I kind of just dumped all that on you.
I'm fine. I'm actually innately interested because of that statement. Although it makes me really laugh internally because of I have a sneaking suspicion that Tavros is like one of the highest members
Oh no,
on the hemo
no,
spectrum.
no. Tavros
Oh,
is
is
like Tavros is literally at the bottom. He is literally the trash tier, both biologically
okay.
and mentally.
That makes me feel even worse for the guy.
Yeah, that's why everyone bullies him so much because he's literally the slave caste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not fun for him.
It's so inviting. A few minutes couldn't hurt. Get in. Oh, this sure is cozy and all, but you could be napping on can't be napping all day like a chump. Dang it, you're a busy guy. You're sort of a big deal. Dargon slime, now you have to change your clothes too. What were you thinking? Luckily, all your clothes are the same. Trolls think fashion is stupid. Examine movie posters. I love the posters are filled with words. It's time to get serious here. Sweet troll Jesus. Let's get real and get down to major business. You space out and get caught up reading the titles of the films for about 5 minutes. Wow, these movies are great. You don't care what anyone says. Pure cinema. Is that John Cusack? Thing that most people don't realize is that John Cusack is a universal constant.
Yeah. So the reason why all those movie posters, I don't know if you remember the joke. Why there's
Yeah,
so much.
it's that there's so many movies that they've used up every single title and potential existence, so they go ahead and make the titles literally the description of the movie.
Yep.
Yep, I remember that joke. This movie, okay, this one even you have a hard time defending. Still, it's so good. Best thing about it is how Troll Sandler doesn't make you want to punch anything. Like nothing at all. Really hard or anything. Capsulog Sickle. You grab your trusty sickle with your encryption modus. To retrieve it, you'll need to hack the code to open the card vault left behind. This will obviously prove to be a completely ridiculous and untenable way of managing an inventory, and lead to a great many follies. Later on, you would swap your modus with your hacker friend, guy who, unlike you, happens to be competent with programming. It would only make sense, but for the time being, it makes your life kind of a nightmare. There are so many stupid things that happen because of this modus. So many you just have no idea. Take card vault. Doggone it! You hear some unhappily grumbling through the hole below. This was not the coolest thing you could have done just now.
A double capsulog, a capsulog save.
What? Double capsulog a capsulog save?
Yeah, it made a hacker safe whenever he capsulogged the sickle. Now he tried capsulogging the capsulog card that held the sickle. Now it's double capsulogged, which means it's in a double safe.
Yep. You make quite sure not to capsulog it and simply pick it up and read it. A handbook for the imminently what?
The imminently deceased.
The thick programming book called a hand. Ath is an insufferable language to work with. Its logic is composed of nothing but infinite loops, or at best loops of effectively interminable construction. Wait. Oh, so it's a programming language.
Yes.
That feels really weird.
Oh
Web
yeah,
pages and
this is going to be a very important plot detail.
Oh no. I'm scared.
Oh yeah.
Be-
Be scared.
the above page is the intersection documents the simplest possible ATH code structure. Any code deviating from this basic structure will not compile. You have a whole bunch of code samples you've been messing around with on your computer. It's been frustrating at best, debilitating to your machine at worst. For death begins with life's first breath, and life begins at touch of death. Troll Will Smith. Leave your room. You step outside your respite block onto one of your hive's numerous extraterrestrial landing slats. You were allowed to design this hive when you were young. After you emerged victorious from your trials deep in the brooding caverns, you've lived here with your custodian ever since. Excuse me, what?
Yep.
It's almost as if your people have placed great cultural importance on teaching children to become architecturally adept when very young. It has been this way since ancient times. No one seems to know why that is. Getting to build your own hive at a young age using whatever meandering design you chose likely has left you jaded to the notion of customizing your abode. You certainly wouldn't get all that worked up about a game that happened to allow you to do such a thing. At least not for that reason. Examine neighborhood. The lawn rings are empty. Blood skims the voids. In your poorest cranial plates, as if grazing the hollow of a threshed stem, or say, an abandoned cocoon, a sour note is produced. It's the one agitation. Why is agitation capitalized?
No idea.
Do you actually have no idea?
Yes.
Is there no notes on it?
Oh, I could okay. Here's the notes for this page if you want to read it first. Do you want the notes of the page, or do you want to read the whole
That's
thing?
why I'm asking. Is there no notes as to why agitation is capitalized here?
I'd have to read the whole thing. Nope. Nope, nothing there. Oh, I know why it's capitalized, because it's being treated as a noun.
Okay, I'm like,
Yeah, it's literally
why is
using
this
it like
not-
it's the one agitation plays to make its audience squirm. Like agitation is a person.
I've never heard someone refer to an emotion as a noun.
Yeah, well, it's being used as a noun for this artistic value.
It is your sixth wriggling day, and as with all five preceding it, blah 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 blah. Look. You don't have time for fancy poetry. It's almost as useless as those arm swing flappy things on mailboxes. Didn't even know what those were. It's called a flag!
Yes.
Which you don't. Trolls don't have mail. Mail is almost as useless as poetry to them. Poetry is the swing arm flappy dealy of words, and mail is the red tilty lever dude. Frankly, you don't know about things skimming voids or grazing hollows or whatever. You've got ambition. You were meant to be a big shot. Thank you, Spamtum, for showing up.
Hey!
To be in charge of something huge and really important and to be totally ruthless about it. You just haven't found the dominion in which you're destined for greatness yet. Or even a vague concept of it. You haven't found your purpose, but you will tonight. Stew in your own impotent aggravation. The cool dust breeze during the dark season remains dust for most of the day. Can stay dark for many bilunar peregrines at the same time, but even if it didn't, you would still have this feeling. You have a feeling it's going to be a long night. Go back inside. You head back into your block and hit up your computer station. No word from any of your loudmouth pals. No news is good news. Sweet music to your auricular sponge clots? Do they mean their horns?
Maybe, I don't know.
Translation
No translation. Figure it out yourself.
is the latest issue of Game Grub. This one appears to post about exclusive leaks. They all post about that. You're not even really sure what it means. Check out DVD. The Thresh Prince. One of your... It's about a green Thressecutioner cadet. Oh, I'm guessing green is referring to the type of blood.
No. A green as in like a novice, a greenhorn.
Ah, okay. Who sasses up the blue bloods in his Flay Squad. I'm guessing that means family in some sort of term.
No. It's literally a squad about flaying people or things.
Oh.
Yeah, trolls are very literal with their naming conventions.
Okay. Their blood is literally blue, lousy snobs. But Troll Will Smith shows them all how to loosen up. He is pretty much your hero. Troll TV shows have shorter titles than troll movies because TV is a much newer form of media in their society. Which is a good thing because it would be pretty hard to make this funny joke otherwise. So I'm guessing blue is pretty high on their hemo spectrum then.
The second or third step down from the highest troll status.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh geez, which symbol's this? Not messing around. Time to get some work done and make maybe a little programming. Or, oh no. Figures installing this new beta chat client would open the floodgates. All your moron friends are going to be hounding you relentlessly. Not that they needed an excuse before. You wonder what this chump wants. Answer.
Ah, yes, it's him. It's the boy. Oh my god.
Wait, have you been waiting for this character?
Oh, this character is like super important in all the worst yet best ways.
Oh no, I'm kinda... I'm half scared.
Oh, good. You should be.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this character, ooh, he'll give you a headache because the amount of stuff he does.
I'm already having a headache looking at this.
Hey, don't be talking like that. It's freaking miracle up in here with seeing all this.
Miracle?
Yeah, it's a freaking miracle. It's a joke. It's a reference. Just keep reading and you'll figure it out. I can read for Terminally Capricious if you want.
Okay. I'm like, half of this is literally making my head hurt from the way the text is written.
Yeah. What is up, my inverted brother?
What in the sweet heavens do you want?
Oh, you ain't gonna say the almighty taint chafing fuck?
No, no, I am not going to cuss.
Don't worry, Chad, I got you. I'll be saying all the slurs. I'm joking. Okay. Not a motherfucking thing, bro. Other than I be checking out how my best motherfucking friend is at, yo.
I really can't stand you and I hate you how you type. It just bothers me so much. Have I mentioned that?
You say it pretty much every time we talk, yeah. I don't have to, see? I mean, man, this feels so motherfucking unnatural and shit. You just gotta be going with what feels right at where your heart is up in, best friend.
I wonder what kind of crummy thing I did to deserve such an awful best friend. Or maybe what terrible thing I'm going to do and get punished for in advance. Maybe I'm just like preemptively the worst freaking piece of trash who ever lived and I don't even know it yet. But hey, look, your friendship is exhibit A, I guess.
It's such a beautiful thing. This troll disease called friendship.
Friendship isn't a disease, numbnuts. It's like a Oh no, that's.
Mistake.
Yes, it's like a mistake, a big joke of nature.
It's a miracle.
Oh no, don't. Don't start with the miracles again.
And everywhere I look, all I see is motherfucking miracles. It's so spiritual, all these miracles and shit. Okay, like just be taking this fucking tits bottle of fucking Fago I got cracked up open, and how it being all like hissing and shit, motherfucking hissing, man. Who went and told it to do that? How would it even do that? It's crazy. It's a miracle.
It's carbonation, you ignorant moron. Try getting school fed sometime instead of slurping down that weird swill all day and fondling your stupid horns.
No, no, bro. I don't want to know. Don't even tell me. Don't. It just makes me steals up all the fucking magic from my miracles like a motherfucking thief. That ain't cool.
The only miracle is that you like that disgusting sludge. Where do you even get that stuff? It's also a miracle how you dress like an imbecile and are basically the stupidest dunce I've ever known. Actually, you're right. There are miracles everywhere. I've been a fool.
See, man, I'm straight up telling ya. Miracles. It's like, alright, computers, right? What the fuck? Miracles is what?
Cluck you. Cluck you for me just reading that.
Anyways, what's up with your bad self? We're serious here. Isn't something big all going down?
Why?
I heard something big was
I know
going
it
all
says
down.
what, but I would be saying why right now.
If you can't tell, he's very much a stoner.
Oh. No, I couldn't.
I heard something big was going down, all down. Just all be telling me all who the motherfucking it's up and all about.
Stop saying everything. Are you talking about TA's thing?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. It's so mysterious. I've never been getting ceased to be amazed by all these fucking mysteries life's got for us.
I'm surprised this guy has not shown up talking to the kids yet.
Oh, trust me, you wouldn't want him talking to kids.
He's a stoner teenager. I'm shaking my head so hard right now. I would add to the counters, but the counters are for John and Dave.
if you were to make a thing for this character, I would be like, how many war crimes does he commit?
Oh, great! This means I get to change the second counter to the thing that it was previously.
Anywho, let's continue. You're at UGG anyway. I don't know what's up with that.
Anyway, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'll talk to him tonight about it. Maybe I won't. It's probably just another one of his projects that winds up being completely useless and a huge waste of my time.
Yeah, maybe, but he's your best friend though, so it's all cool. Anyway, I thought this sounded like a pretty big motherfucking deal, my man. Uh,
What? Why? What
uh,
did I do to deserve this?
bro, never mind. I just fucking did like to scare the shit out of myself here. These damn horns.
You've gotta get rid of those things. They make it more embarrassing to know you. Which is a miracle that that's even possible. Like, wow, sir cooked up a doozy there. Twinkly-eyed son of a just keeps you guessing, doesn't he?
And you know you want to give my horns a good squeeze. Honk.
Actually, you know what will be the miracle to end all miracles? It'll be if I ever meet a kid I despise more than you. That will make me a convert. I'll see light so bright I'll need GC to walk me around so I don't bump into things. Sign me up for your idiotic clown religion, okay?
You fucking got it, brother. Oh, you want me to read the little thing for this page?
Oh, but...
Okay, go back a page and I'll read it for. I'll read the little Andrew Hussey commentary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can. Just fair warning, it does spoil some stuff for you.
Sure, if it actually like gives some context to things.
Oh no, it very little gives you any context. It just explains how important this one panel is because of how much it introduces.
Oh, okay. Please do.
Okay. This is a huge moment in Homestuck history that doesn't really feel like one when you first encounter it. AMZ is such a sleeper disaster for the story. A clown horn thrown into the gears, which had been operating in reasonably efficient, mechanically sound fashion up to this point. And well after this, too. It takes quite a while for that horn to grind through the gears and make its way to the heart of the machine, or it can begin to doing its real damage. The train wreck has only just left the station, but for now, it feels very innocent. We're just getting to know Carcat's infuriating stoner battery. What could go wrong? Readers who were on the ball immediately recognized this asshole for what he was, which is the Gigolo Troll. There were groans, there were rollings of the eyes, the gnashing of teeth, each gesture of discontent absolutely justified. And that's exactly why I felt it was very important to introduce Gamzee as the first new troll we meet in Hivebent. It really helps set the tone and calibrate reader expectations for this group. It says a lot right up front. It says, first and foremost, this is going to be an absolute litany of insufferable idiots. So don't get your hopes up too high. It says that many of these characters are going to be defined by common internet dweller profiles, and more importantly, subculture profiles. It says that there's no barrel too shameful or embarrassing to scrape the bottom of the raw material to form into bad characters. Everything going on here is a huge shot off the reader's bow regarding what to expect from Hivebent and even more generally insidiously, what to expect from the rest of Homestuck.
So I should expect characters that make me groan even more than this guy.
Oh yeah, just waiting till you meet Aridin.
I'm already dreading this.
I mean, if you want to, I could.
I also love.
If you want to, I could
What?
explain Aridin's gimmick.
Oh.
He is simp
How
personified.
many pages until they're introduced?
No idea. Keep in mind, I haven't read this comic in literal years. Like I finished it in high school once.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Aridin, the character I'm warning you about, he's basically simp personified.
You mean simps for other characters?
He's a simp for everything. Simp for attention, simp for validation, simp for justification, simp for just doing whatever he wants, simp for attention and the loving and embrace of other people. He's just simp.
Unless it's done to a degree that even I find embarrassing, that and they cuss constantly, that makes it sound like they're the most wholesome one.
Oh no. He doesn't cuss. He just has a massive inflated ego and superiority complex.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah. The reason why
Someone
he has such
yearning for.
a superiority complex is he's literally at the end of the hemo spectrum on the nobility side. He's literally top of the food chain.
Oh, so basically he's the other side of the spectrum from Tavros.
Yeah. Oh, also, this character we've got, literally second highest blood type in the hemo spectrum. Literally,
The
basically the
stoner.
equivalent of a emperor in terms of what his position in society should be.
The stoner.
Yes.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
So this so Carcat is Cancer. What the cluck is this?
So Amzi, if I remember correctly, he is a Capricorn.
What is up with the pictures in this room?
Oh, he subscribes to the religion of clowns.
I can't read this page with a straight face.
Okay, good, because you wouldn't have been able to say everything. Alright, I'll read it for you. Oh, what the motherfuck? This is motherfucking motherfucker. It's cool. Life is like that sometimes. It's full of mysteries. You'll be doing one thing, then something else hits you just like that, and you roll with it. And that's what you do when life hands you lemons. You sure as fuck don't make lemonade, because who the fuck knows where that fucking shit comes from? Squeeze out of miracles is where. That's what the. So what's this motherfucker's name?
Your
Your
name is
name is.
Gamzee? Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. I thought I was reading it since this is Gamesy, Mr. Motherfucker.
Okay, sure.
Your name is Gamzee Makara. You get pretty excited by clowns of a grim persuasion, which may not be in full possession of their mental faculties. You belong to a rather obscure cult, which foretells of a band of rowdy and capricious minstrels, which will rise one day on a mythical paradise planet that does not exist yet. The belief of this cult are somewhat frowned upon by those dwelling in more common lawn rings. You don't care. You got to be going with what feels right at where your heart's up in, you know? You like to practice on your one-wheel device, which you are god-awful at because your feet do not reach the pedals. You enjoy a fine beverage and like to do a little baking sometimes. You got all these horns all over the place, and sometimes you step on them and you scare the shit out of yourself. You like to chat a lot of with your best friend, your best pal Carcat, who's usually pretty cranky, but he's your best friend. You have a lot of other great friends who you also like a lot. Your troll tag is terminally capricious. You speak in a manner that is just a little bit whimsical. What will you do? Oh, by the way, those horns on the ground you see in the picture, that's what they were talking about.
Oh! Okay. Okay, that's way dumber than I thought it was gonna be.
Oh yeah. The guy's entire existence is that of a clown. Before he goes crazy. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Capsulog, a bottle of Fago.
I've already pressed the
Yep.
thing.
You snag a bottle of Fago. To consume the beverage is what your fellow devotees refer to as Taken the Wicked Elixir. It is capsulogged through your miracle modus. You have absolutely no idea how this thing works. And you don't want to know. Yeah. Alright, next page.
Capsule like computer.
You take your husk top. Sometimes you like to pick stuff up and watch the colors. It's so beautiful. Life is beautiful.
Man alive, this guy's a stoner.
Yes. Ride your one-wheel device. You decide to give this diabolical contraption another shot. Maybe one of these days you will get more suited to your proportions. For now, this is all you have to work with. You just have to figure out how to stay on the thing without flying off the handle. You just do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and into a big pile of horns. Okay. Gamzee. Simple delicious pie cooling off on the counter. It is still piping hot, but you can't help yourself. You sneak a taste of the Sapor slime pie. You aren't supposed to eat that slime. It does funny things to your troll's head, but you're never taught that on account of lousy upbringing. Your custodian was always out to sea. That is where he is now. Maybe you'll go outside and see if you can spot him.
Make a chuckling
Yeah,
noise.
so in the Andrew Hussey commentary, he basically just says, and I quote, "The Sapor slime is just drugs, like his weed. Not much else to say about it. Motherfucker fancies his dank. Moving on."
Oh, so it's weed?
It's slime weed.
I'm so glad that once they're in the medium, they literally are stuck at that age forever, because if this guy would be so screwed up if he grew up.
Oh, if you think he's bad, you should see the actual adults.
I'm betting the trolls are some of the most. Wait, do we actually see any of the troll adults?
We do see a couple of troll adults.
Okay.
Granted, none in the current modern day and age of these characters, but we still see them. Well, I'd say for one character, but I don't know if that counts because they're ancient as shit. But, yeah.
Okay.
You grab a juggling club. You'll need it if you're going out. It's dangerous to leave unarmed. Gamzee, go outside.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You leave your hive and head out to the beach. There is no sign of your custodian. He does not stay out here very long. The sea dwellers are quite hostile. Someone is bugging you. This is exciting. You're always down for shooting the wicked shit with anyone that'll pull up with you. If only you could figure out how to get your health top out of this stupid thing. It'll be a miracle if you can manage.
Retrieve has stop.
You say a short prayer to your beloved mirthful messiahs and splash a pinch of special stardust in your face. The Oscillodux launches your beverage far, far into the ocean. By the way, this is an important plot detail of the Fago going blasting off like this.
Oh, see?
You wonder if you can just sort of reach over and seems the answer troll. All right, we are Gallows Calibrator and Terminally Capricious. Who do you want to read?
Probably Gallows, because at least Gallows seems to be relatively sane.
You would think.
Well, I more mean like Gallows Calibrator is like the only one of the trolls besides probably Tavros that I actually kind of like.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hey Gamsies, you want to play Gamsies with me?
Hey, that sounds like a motherfucking shit bitch tits.
I have no clue what that. Oh, that is actually something on the actual picture. I thought that was something on my screen. No clue what that emote is. It sure is hard to ignore the. Oh, okay. To ignore the weird things you say sometimes, but I'm gonna. The only reason I'm asking you is because your name is like game. And no other reason. Get it?
Well, I heard of worse fucking reasons began all about to do something. Honk.
No, that should bother you, that reason. Why don't things like that bother you? No wonder Vantis can't stand. I read that the first time and it was like, Vanitas? No, Vantis.
Nope. No Vanitas, no Kingdom Hearts up in here.
Well, forgive me for immediately looking at that and thinking it was Vanitas.
Imagine if Homestuck was in Kingdom Hearts. Jesus.
Ugh. But who cares about him? We're going to have some.
Some motherfucking shitty bitches playing together.
Or whatever you said.
This is that game I've heard about, The Big Mystery?
Yeah?
Whoa, okay, this is gonna be fucking insane. Can we play a little later? I'm outside keeping an eye out here for the old goat. You know how it is with family.
No, not really. A derp.
Oh, yeah.
Way to go. How does that stupid bottled syrup of your taste with your hook so far up your mouth?
Sorry. Anyway, I'll go inside in a while. Why don't you get Carcat to fire at that motherfucker with you? He likes games.
Oh no. Heavens, can you imagine all the complaining and moaning? I used to try to play stuff with him, but wow, did I learn my lesson.
1 second.
1,000.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, good to be back. Thanks for having me. Yeah, just remember how much you owe me for signing that contract.
Yeah, I owe you nothing.
It's a joke. You know, paying for sponsorships and people getting on your programming and stuff like that. It's a joke. Oh, you've gone quiet. I've stumped you with my razor wit.
No, I'm waiting for you because of it's your line next.
Well, maybe I want my curve. Anyways, where were you at? Ah, shit.
I used to try to play stuff with him, but wow, did I learn my lesson.
Right? Well, I'll try to get up with him. Might feel real soon, and we can play. Just give me a minute.
Bullshit detected. Take precautions.
You know you're just going to sit there on the beach and space out and lose track of time. Hello? Games?
What? Oh man, sorry, I spaced out. Did you know how beautiful the sound of the ocean is? Have you ever seen, or even seen the ocean? I mean, smelled it? Sorry.
I love how it goes to Gallows goes back to Carcat after introducing Gallows, and we aren't being introduced to Gallows.
Yeah.
Uh, wait. So, oh, this is the hemo spectrum, I take it.
Technically, yes. This is what everyone's listed their blood type as. So you'll notice that out of all of them, carcinogeneticist, Carcats is gray, which isn't part of the hemospectrum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that due to him trying to be anonymous, or is that due
There's a
to...
plot relevant detail regarding why.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, back to you, my good
But
sir.
I'm more interested in this because of one of these names just makes me groan seeing it.
Which one is it?
The one above our our new least liked friend, the stoner.
Oh yeah, Centaur's testicle. Yeah, he has a lot of horse clocks.
Wait, clocks?
I said what I said.
So we've met Audios Toreador, that's Tavros. We've met Twin Armageddons momentarily. This is Carcat. We have not met Arsenic Catnip. We've met Grim Auxiliatrix. We've met Gallows Calibrator. And Gallows Calibrator is the highest one on here that we have met. I don't believe we've met Apocalypse Arisen.
Oh, right. You are correct. We have not met Apocalypse Arisen. Where are you seeing Apocalypse Arisen? Oh yeah, no. Apocalypse Arisen is on the lower section. You want to get more purplish is how is higher up on the hemo spectrum. Reddish is lower.
I get that, but I'm saying that above Gallows Calibrator, besides our new stoner friend, we have not met anyone above them on the spectrum yet.
Right. Not yet, at least.
Yes. That was just the thing that I was just taking note.
Yep.
Of.
12 characters.
Finally, some. Yep. And we technically know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them now. So we have 6 more to be introduced still. Finally, some peace and quiet. Now you can bear down on your coding. This will surely last all evening without interruption. You reopen one of your ATH projects you started recently. You're still horsing around with the conditions for terminating the loops. What many ATH coders do is import finite constructs and bind the loops of their lifespan. For instance, the main loop here will terminate on the death of the universe labeled U. That way you only have to wait billions of years for it to end instead of forever. You've bound a subloop to the lifespan of the code's author, which is you. Any routine at the end will execute when you die. You figure this might be handy for coding something to release a final will and testament, or maybe some doomsday virus. You spend a lot of time thinking of ways to make the perfect doomsday virus. Immediately absent from ATH's extensive import library are entities with short lifespan. Like a rapidly decaying particle that only lasts a millisecond, sure would be handy. Or even a fruit fly or something. But no, coding with this language is all about finding ways to trick it into doing what you want. Oh, so literally this is a programming language that only works when a creature dies.
And not a creature, more so a concept or something like that. Like how he's set up to where when the universe dies, that's when this program goes off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Your hacker buddy is obnoxiously good at it. He sent you some files which you still don't understand, but you're not going to admit that. He's even better at making viruses than you, which really gets stuck in your nook. I'm guessing the Carcat's hacker friend is twin Armageddons.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've at least figured that out ahead of time. Check out one of his files. This code, when executed, immediately causes the user's computer to explode, places a curse on the user forever, along with everyone he knows and everyone he'll ever meet. Not surprisingly, later on you would run this code in a fit of stupidity. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That sounds so stupid.
It really
You don't
is.
know how he does stuff like this. What does this even mean? It's nonsense. It is. Is it even syntactically viable? Are you allowed to color text like that? Or maybe you should ask him about it sometime. Oh, speaking of whom, here he is bugging you about something. Time to put on your game face and pretend you don't think very highly of his abilities. Bifurcate this. Import universe 1, 2. Execute null. Execute hack. I don't get it.
Would like
I
me
actually
to
don't
read the
get
commentary of this page?
Sir.
Alright, let me just pull it up. 1 second. This completely bonkers virus Solix wrote is actually more sophisticated than the syntax of the Lord English summoning code I just mentioned, which is contingent on the death of only one universe. This one appears to be contingent on the death of two universes, and not so much contingent on them as placing two infinite loops inside each other in a paradoxically interwoven way, making it virtually impossible to execute without causing great harm to whatever machine attempts to do so.
Wait, so oh, it is. Are you saying like in the notes on the previous page, there's like a Lord English summoning virus?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
the
wait.
Thing that Ath made, or literally something in the notes?
I won't explain it. You don't even know who Lord English is, so why should I explain it? Mm-hmm.
Two people that I can read their text fine.
Which one do you want to read?
Probably CG, because I don't like Twin Armageddon's way of speech.
Aww. Okay, don't flip your shit about this. I'm getting you up to play a game with some people.
Why would I flip out about that?
Because you flip your shit about everything.
Well, will you look at this? Here's my stuff, and yet it remains unflipped. Just sitting there on the skillet getting burned on one side. It's a miracle!
Oh no, are you into miracles now too? Because if you are, you're fired preemptively from the game.
Clock no!
Okay, nice.
Miracles are like... say that out loud.
Miracles are like
'Cause if
poop
that
stains on
sounds-
God's underwear. Want to try for it? Come on, try to say it. Come on, you know you wanna. Come on.
It sounds so weird on so many levels.
Say it anyways. Do it. You won't. Come on, say it. Come on. Come on, say it. Say it. Come on. Come on. Give the people the content they deserve.
Quit making me laugh so hard.
Come on. Say it. Say it. What are you doing? Why aren't you saying it? People are getting mad. You're gonna see this and they just be like, why isn't he saying it? Come on. Oh, you're losing the content. Come on, say it. Get the content back. Come on, say it. Say it, come on. Come on, say it. Come on, talk about God's underwear and the stains on it.
How red is my face right now?
Like a tomato.
Please. I haven't breathed this hard in years.
You know, people have probably read the entire thing in the time that you've taken to laugh at that one line.
Yeah. Ow! Oh, my sides hurt.
It helps if you take like a couple deep and slow breaths.
I need ibuprofen.
Wow, are poop stains really that painful for you? I guess they're on God's underwear, so I guess they're pretty potent.
Please stop. Please. You've made me laugh so hard I am developing a headache.
Agree.
I don't think I've ever laughed that hard at a single thing.
Hey, I'm a very comedically exacerbating kind of guy. I take something funny and
Yes.
I just wring it out for all the comedy I can get it.
Please just say your next line.
Okay. Let me just set it up, okay? Miracles are like poop stains on God's underwear. Making fun of people's religion is the best thing to do.
That's why we hide them. They're embarrassing. God launders in mysterious ways.
Right on, but let's shut our mouths a second and talk about this game. It'll only be a second, really. You don't have to do too much.
Okay, good, because I'm pretty busy tonight. What is this thing anyway? Why all the secrecy?
Well, the short story is that it's an immersive simulation that you play with the group. The long story is that the fate of our civilization depends on us playing it. If the long one was shorter than the short one, fuck.
That sounds like melodramatic,
Bullshit level, DEFCON 5.
but coming from you, color me unsurprised.
Hear you, Vantes. This shit more real than Kraft grub sauce.
Wait, was Karkat's last name Vantis?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't remember that. Right, okay, so you made this game?
Oh no, more like I adapted it.
From what?
Some crazy technology A dug out of some ruins. Haven't talked to her in a bit about it. Haven't you talked to her about it?
Man, no, I can't talk to her. She's so spooky. I don't know why. Most of our friends are such weirdos.
Probably it's because most trolls all are. If you heard what I heard every night, I mean, wow, fuck.
No, let's not talk about your weird mutant brain. And don't scan mine or whatever. It's off limits to you.
I told you like a billion times I can't do that, you nub slurping fuckpod.
Why are you two up to this secret stuff? Why haven't you told me anything about this?
Okay, I'm sorry, but really, it's kind of a private matter between me and her, and I'd appreciate it if it was respected.
Oh no, stop being so sensitive to repugnant quality.
Okay, how about you take your own advice? You're such a blubbering hypocrite. You're lucky I'm so fucking magnanimous and charitable, because otherwise there's no chance I'd waste my time on you.
So people higher on the spectrum are higher in society than those lower on the spectrum. If Carcat is being anonymous, is he automatically assumed to be the lowest on the spectrum?
No, not because of that. Mostly because everyone thinks he's just a jackass. They're still friends with him.
Okay, so everyone think Carcat's a jerk.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not just you. You aren't crazy. Not yet, at least. As much as Homestuck's trying to make you crazy, you haven't turned crazy yet.
What a load of this act that you actually think you're a hotshot. You know you hate yourself.
Nobody hates himself more than you, idiot.
Yeah, well, I despise you way more than I despise myself, and that's saying something. In fact, I despise you more than I despise myself, and you despise yourself, and you despise me combined. Bleh. Hello, someone.
Oh, is a person?
Oh, hello, Lapin.
I came in at the worst possible time. Heard oy vey. So what happened? What is so?
What happened is that James is reading Homestuck. So take that as you will.
Okay, I like to say this. You should have been here hours ago. Let's just end up like that. And also, James, I do have a quick question for you. Are you free on Sundays at all?
In the morning.
Oh, the reason why I'm asking that is purely because my schedule got changed and my off days aren't my off days anymore. So I could maybe do a stream with you.
Okay.
You might say that. But also, how dare you be just as insane as the creator for Homestuck?
Wait, why?
I'm saying that to a fanfic lover.
Oh, trust me, I'm nowhere close
okay.
to the insanity of Andrew Hussey. Like, have you seen the shit he be doing?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Start knowing. Trust me, you'll hate yourself more if you do.
I do want to know everything, but I do remember this like girl that colored her entire body based on the trolls. Went to the bath.
Yeah, what it was is that she didn't have body paint, so she just filled an entire bathtub with vodka and Sharpie markers. And yeah, she dunked herself in it to basically stain her entire body a grayish color.
That at least gotta cause some health issues in some way.
Oh yeah, like she had to be rushed to the hospital.
Imagine the amount of vodka it takes.
Probably be a good number of bottles. She probably went into debt because of all those bottles. Unless she bought like the really cheap big kind, you know, the ones that are just so massive that no one person could probably drink it.
I'm just like shaking my head at this information.
If you think that's bad, wait until I tell you about the story about the people in the bucket at a restaurant.
I'm afraid what they put in the
What?
bucket.
Oh, so what it was is that a group of friends who are fans of Homestuck went to a restaurant, and they all decided to make a joke of like, "Oh, we're gonna make Nick Cage," and they all started spitting into the bucket one at a time, and passing it around the whole table. It was
That
like
just sounds
well,
really funny.
it was like a dozen people. Keep in mind, this was in public with over like a dozen friends. And each person was just hawking a loogie into the bucket one after another.
That sounds like a very Texan thing to do.
I don't think it was in Texas.
I said that sounds like a Texas thing to do. Because it doesn't sound like any of the other southern states. It just sounds like a Texan thing.
Or a Californian thing.
I know, California, no. They're like more like pop girls and all that with the crazy crackheads.
You gotta remember, this was like pre-2015 when it happened. So things were a lot crazier.
Yes, but it's also before Florida started migrating everywhere else too.
Yeah.
It was also roughly before the My Hero Academia fandom where people were trying to rape frogs and kiss them.
Yeah, let's not talk about that on live streams.
Oh.
Yeah, please.
Okay, let's just ignore the Undertale fandom whenever they were trying to dig up graves.
Hey,
It's just-
Undertale fandom is still better than the freaking My Hero fandom.
I would like to mention, at least they weren't alive.
Anywho, I believe we were reading a
Please
story. Would
change
you like to stick around with us,
subjects
Lapine?
massively.
You know what? Why not? I'm doing taxes. I need something to listen to.
Very nice, very nice. You can just listen to me say all the slurs, while James over here can barely say crap.
James is over
If
here
I
like
don't trip and fall and break my neck, that'd be helpful.
it's like James going to like sit there and screech when he hears one single slur. He's going like, no, not in front of the Bible.
I don't know.
also love that I didn't hear like the last 3 seconds of dialogue because of literally I tripped over my own headphone cord and it came unplugged.
Oh, that's so sad. Anyways,
That's so sad. Anyways, Geneva suggestion, Geneva Convention. Wait, other way around.
yeah, you ruined it. You're not Canadian enough.
I might be soon.
Still not. You ruined it.
No,
I'd like to imagine. I'd like to imagine that to become a naturalized citizen of Canada, you have to create a new war crime.
oh, I've done plenty of those. They're just not on record.
No. Create them. That means do something that hasn't been done before. Like, you can't control the weather. Yeah, you can't absolutely destroy an entire terrain to utilize for your own benefit. You can't use mind control. And a variety of other stuff that is just completely inhumane and focused on the idea of prolonging suffering.
Yes, I know what you exactly. So you're trying to avoid absolute devastation. So instead of just directly doing that, honestly, I already have a war crime in mind, but I don't think it's good enough. Is to grab laundry detergent, the powdered version of it, and just sell it to crackheads. It's gonna clean up their act.
Oh no, see, that would fall under chemical warfare, so it would count as a war crime.
Okay, but it's not like an exact chemical warfare because they're doing it to
Oh,
themselves.
no. See, war crimes are very vague, so that way they can be encompassed a bunch of different things. Like, they don't just have a list of like, hey, here are all the chemicals you can't use because they would be a war crime. It's literally just, hey, you cannot use chemicals in the means of fighting your war for these specific uses.
How about putting sperm and mayonnaise at your local McDonald's and then selling it to the customers?
Probably wouldn't be considered a war crime because it's not at all harmful. Unless you've got an STD, but then that would be biological warfare, which also war crime.
Like, in all honesty, it's already. Couldn't it be considered poisoning?
Should we
Depends.
end the stream just because of we have 2 idiots in my server talking about trying to make war crimes.
Well, to be
Hey,
fair,
what-
you're talking to someone's a Homestuck fan. You're talking to Lappin.
Anyways, let us continue, as we were in the middle of a conversation, and I'm very certain that whoever's watching this 50 years down the road is going to be like, why the fuck won't they just keep reading?
Oop, shotgun.
Like, there's just going to be timestamps in the comments of people being like, yeah, press these for where to skip all the inane bullshit they talk about.
Don't be like the Homestuck creators. Just skip right here.
Anyways, where were we? Alright, you were at the what a load of shit. This act. Oh, no, wait, not that one.
The one before, okay, time out for the idiot.
No. You were on the
No,
line.
I'm
In fact, I
saying
hate you
your
more than I hate
line
myself,
before
and you
that.
hate yourself, and you hate me combined. Oh,
I
fuck.
said that line. I'm waiting for your line.
Shoot him.
Oh yeah, I've said that like a million times. I've literally desensitized him to my ability to say this stuff.
James. How dare you?
I dare because I care.
Nice.
Oh fuck that noise in every leaking orifice it's got. You know you hate. I hate the combined product of you and myself more than you could ever begin to hate me and myself and you and yourself on your worst day. So fucking deal with it.
Okay, time out for the idiot. The idiot gets a timeout and sets up for a second. That's you. Just tell me what to do about the game.
Okay, well I'll send you a download soon. I'm setting up two teams, like two separate competing teams, so that there are a better chance of at least one group winning. Also, I guess to see which of us win faster.
Okay, let me guess. There's a red team and blue team, right?
Yeah, you're on the red team. I will be the leader of the blue.
Then I guess I can pick my teammates then?
Bro, you're not the red team leader. I picked GC for that.
Why?
Dude, I did not think you'd be interested in this. Don't act all offended.
Oh, wow, now I see. Really clever. Picking the blind girl to lead the team you're competing with. I knew you were Cedar Lowlife, scumbag with no scruples or self-esteem and were basically worthless on every level, but somehow I'm still disappointed in you.
Hey, Lapine, did you see that? He said scumbag. He started cursing.
Scumbag's
That's
different.
not a cuss word.
Scumbag's
curse
different.
word. It's a curse
No,
word.
it's
I
an
count
insult.
it. It's a curse word. I count it. It's on the counter now.
I have never heard of anyone refer to it scumbag as a cuss word.
I didn't say it was a cuss word. I said it was a curse word.
Do you mean an insult?
No. Just no. No. I'm about to start. Quiet. You need to hold your horses. Hold them up. Reel them in. Put them on the stake, and I'll get
That's
to it.
not
Stop,
your
stop.
line!
Nope. Stop. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Stop. Hold on. Put your finger down. I'm getting to it. Don't.
My fingers aren't up, you smart aleck!
You were so close
Quiet.
to James
Stop.
to
Stop.
snapping.
You gotta give me a sec. I need more. Stop. Yep. I see you messing with that. Stop it. Let me get my thing done.
Are you going to behave? I wonder how long until he realizes.
I'm scared. What'd I do?
Why are you scared?
I'm just scared.
Are you going to behave? start behaving again.
Hey, my interest went up for Cash App.
What was that noise?
Annoying. That's what it was.
Don't you encourage him!
But is it really that bad? Is you rather him say stupid nonsense? You rather him make a noise?
And to be fair, stupid nonsense is just noise because it doesn't mean anything.
Shh. He doesn't need to
It's
know
still
that.
your line!
I mean, words themselves are just stupid noise that we've assigned meaning to facilitate the means of communication.
You want me to end the stream right now?
I mean, if you don't want content. Joking.
Seems like hovering over the kick button and the end stream button.
Yes,
just has-
I am.
It just has.
I just imagine that by the end of every stream that I'm in, his hand is just hovering over the ban button, just begging me to just push him over the edge, get rid of me forever.
That would
it's
be
not
very
even like
Christian of
Yeah,
him.
this stream you are.
I hope I never pushed James to that point.
I'm cute and funny. He gets over it. Anyways, where
I'm
was I?
shaking my head in disappointment.
You know what?
And eating an apple.
I'm just gonna go before before the ban starts happening. Bye.
No. I'm stopping. Don't leave. We need more Okay. All right. Now, where was I? Yeah, I am such an idiot for not rewarding your bubbly personality and impeccable people skills with a leadership gig. What an inconsiderate knuckle sponge asshole I have been.
I'm a hatch leader and you know it.
I know your filthy feet flap is fluttering in the profane breeze that's shooting out your stinking meal tunnel. I do know that much.
How do you get out of your cocoon in the morning knowing you're the worst thing in the universe was ever responsible for? Also, it must be hard with your hands to persistently bothering every mutated set of genitals peppering that ghastly husk of a pawn off a body. Has a female ever looked at you without at once turning skyward and erupting like a vomit volcano? Answer me that.
This is so immature. I'm basically just laughing at him how immature you are. I really give a fuck who the red leader is. You want to be the leader? Fine, talk to GC about it.
I guess these conversations we have do get kind of embarrassing in retrospect. Are we not friends anymore because of stuff I said?
You literally ask me that every time you're joking. I can't even tell anymore.
It's a joke, moron. Honestly, I'm just glad nobody else is privy to our conversations. Actually, why don't we just make a pact to delete this one from our logs? Just stuttering here, scrolling up and reading this.
Yeah, okay.
Sounds like someone downstairs is getting pretty crabby. This is not an encounter you're looking forward to. Probably put it off as long as you can manage. What am I looking at?
You're looking at stuff.
I don't understand what I'm looking at.
It is a window, my dude.
Thank you. Oh, it's...
PC.
Isn't this carcinogenesis?
Yep.
No. Gallows Calibrator. Bleh.
Yep. Why, who's this young lady?
Terezi Pyro. You have you were pretty enthusiastic about dragons, but you have a particular affection for their colorful scales, which you gather and use to decorate your hive. Though you live alone deep in the woods, you surround yourself with a variety of fleshy pals known as scale mates. You often spend your days with them in rounds of live action role playing. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role playing with them, with some of your other friends before you had an accident. I'm guessing that accident is what made her blind. Or was she always blind?
What?
I asked, was the accident what made her blind, or was
Yes.
she always blind?
Yes, she got an accident. Though it wasn't really an accident, but we call it an accident because it's funnier.
I don't know how to take that line.
Oh, just think of it like this: that a certain character did nothing wrong, never did anything wrong, and no matter what anyone says, they're always wrong saying that the person did something wrong because that person, the character, was never did anything wrong.
I'm going to guess that the character you're referring to is Aerodin.
Nope. That guy, he definitely did stuff wrong, but he's a simp, so it's cool to say he was wrong.
You take an interest in justice, holding particular fascinating for orchestrating the demise of the wicked. You've taken up the study of brutal Alternian law and surrounded yourself with legal books. You have no need for copies printed in troll braille because you can smell and taste the words. You hope one day to join the honorable ranks of the legislators. Excuse me. Your troll tag is Gallows Calibrator, and you speak with the numerals the blind prophets once used. You are presently the leader of the red team, poised to begin a mysterious game with 5 of your friends, in direct competition with another 6 of your friends comprising the blue team. What will you do? Cut to the chase and begin LARPing immediately. It's pretty hard to live action roleplay when there's no one who is alive nearby, but all of your scale mates are alive to you. At least you pretend to believe that they annoy people. You prepare a new campaign for one of your favorite scenarios. Court block drama. His honorable tyranny presides. On trial is a especially detestable fellow, Senator Lemon Snout. You've sparred with this scumbag before. Tonight he faces justice. You will play the role of the prosecuting attorney, not prospecting. On Alternia, there is no such thing as a defense attorney, or a defense. In a court block, the word defense itself is offensive. So, the witness has to be their own Wait, I'm trying to understand this concept.
The way their
here.
justice system works is that you are guilty until proven guilty.
Oh, so you're always guilty if you were under any circumstances.
Oh yeah. It basically goes by the idea that if you were never guilty, then you wouldn't be here. So obviously you're guilty, and there's nothing you can say that can justify anything, because we're never wrong, and anything we say you've done, and you can't say anything because what you're saying is lying because you're guilty since you're here. Basically, child logic of just like, oh, a bad person's bad because the good people said he's bad, and the good people are never wrong.
So it's a circle of corruption.
Oh yeah, total kangaroo court.
Okay, that's what I wanted to check. Interrogate. Most of the interrogation is in the intimidating silence. Slap him around a bit. Slap! You don't want to slap too hard. Enough to sting, but not to bruise. You must be methodical, businesslike, and persistent. You only stop when you smell tears. Mr. Senator, you smell very nice. Your luscious yellow scales are like the sweetest gumdrops to the prosecution's nose. But your deceit stings. Did you honestly think you could dip your corpulent snout to the imperial beetle coffers like that and get away with it? Did you think your revolting abuse of the public trust would go unnoticed? Think again, good senator. While the prosecution may be blind, rest assured the League of Legislators sees all. Go away. Oh, well played, Lemon Snout. Well played. Prosecution's key witness murdered. How convenient. Court block has little choice but to acknowledge your cunning. You've earned just a teensy sliver of your respect back for now. But wait! Shocking development. What have we here? The prosecution begs your pardon, dear Senator, but you appear to have dropped something, a personal satchel perhaps, chock full of illicit embezzled beetles, with which you have the unmitigated cheek to waltz before his tyranny concealed beneath the ill-gotten finery. Prosecution requests a short recess from his honorable tyranny so that all law-abiding and mother grub-fearing citizens may go outside and puke. Okay, this makes me question, are technically the trolls insects?
Yes.
They are?
Yes, they are born as insects. Like, they're born as a literal grub, and as they grow up, they lose their grub body, and they turn into these humanoid forms.
Okay, that's actually interesting.
There's even some word of like a fan in fact, that as they grow up, they gain what are known as grub scars, where their extra limbs that they had from when they were grubs fall off, leaving behind scarred tissue in place of where their extra limbs used to be in their grub form.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's fanon, so it's not just it's technically canon due to the nature of Homestuck. At the same time, it's like it's never been in Homestuck, so it doesn't matter.
Fair. I was just questioning it because of their making really weird references. So I'm like, wait a second, are the trolls insects? So basically, what we see here is like a metamorphosized form of what they are born as.
Born as. Yeah, they're just born as grubs. They're literally born as insects. Big-sized, baby-sized insects.
Fair, that's why I said metamorphosized forms. Interesting. Sentence the criminal. As a prosecutor, it is your job to reach a final verdict and sentence the reprehensible felon, while his tyranny watches in silence and submits grim approval. But you take pity on the miserable bureaucrat. You are feeling merciful. You will give him a fighting chance. You will flip a double-headed troll Seagar? I'm guessing a reference to Caesar.
E.
To decide... What?
I said ye.
To decide his fate. You do this quite often when making important decisions, kind of like Batman's nemesis Two-Face, or that guy from No Country for Old Men. Don't know that reference. It turns out there are lots of out there flipping coins, but those are Earth things and you've never heard of them. Safe to say you borrowed this gimmick from one of the many troll things out there that's got hard-boiled dudes flipping coins for major stakes. You base the habit on whichever one smells the most flip. Whoosh. Coin tumbles through the air. Lemonsdown is sweating bullets. Favorable flip. The senator exhales in relief. But what are you so happy about, Mr. Lemonsnout? He looks a bit confused. He quivers his lowly proboscis at the coin. See, the coin has exonerated him. Coin? What coin? Surely you just Mr. Senator. Prosecution sees no coin. She's blind, remember? I already love Terezi.
Yeah.
Again, why is this character so much better than the others we've met so far? For the trolls, at the very least.
You just like her. You're weird like that. Accept it.
I'm asking this genuinely because of, like, is Terezi one of the most likable trolls, or is it more that I actually... What?
Terezi is one of the more popular trolls because of their character.
Fair enough. Adjourn! Another triumph for justice. The court block is adjourned. You offer final salutations to his tyranny in the customary manner. Okay, that's not customary at all. That's just kind of weird. Just that your red chalk is the most delicious chalk. You cannot get enough of it. Anyone who says there is more delicious chalk out there simply reeks of deceit. You sure had to go to a lot of trouble to do that. Lots of books. Go get Kane. You go get your walking cane, which you use as a weapon, kind of like Earth Daredevil, who you've never heard of. You will use it to wallop enemies when you enter the medium. Like this. Begin recruiting red team members. Why is there a reason this is blurred on her? Oh, is it showing what kind of blindness she has?
No. She just licks her screen a lot.
Oh.
You know the whole thing about how whenever you're blind, your senses become enhanced to compensate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hers are basically, she can taste colors, and she uses that to read.
Oh, your nose begins scouring your chump roll through the saliva smears on your monitor for potential teammates so you can start playing. No, not her. Nope, not her either. Definitely not that guy. Okay, how about this girl? You like to roleplay with her sometimes via chat. You pretend you are a member of the mysterious and noble Dragonid race while she does her own goofy thing. You don't have to have it in your heart to tell her that your chat RPing is meant facetiously. Troll AC.
Hey,
Oh, arsenic catnip!
got that arse up in here.
Man alive, I don't remember the freaking zodiac signs.
I don't either. If it makes you feel any better, I'm
Okay.
fairly certain that Rezi here is Libra.
Ah! Ah! GC lands on your whelping stoop and raps on your cave with her noble and elegant talon, and once with her mighty snout for good measure.
Oh, you want me to read it?
Sir, also because we've never seen this character before.
Okay. Yo, AC saunters from her dark cave, a little bit sleepy from the recent kill. AC uses one of her mouths to clean the fresh blood off her paws, and the other one to blow you a kiss. Yeah.
GC with a mighty whisk of her mighty tail plucks the kiss out of the air mightily, pockets the kiss in her enchanted rucksack for later, to do something magical like make goblin wishes come true.
Yes, and she finds this to be the most admirable use of a kiss, yeah. She thinks that goblin wishes need to come true too, just like any kind of person's wishes. Yeah, and she begs your pardon while she rips apart this tasty beast to prepare a mirror for her cubs, yeah.
Eyes the beast hungrily and mightily.
Oh, yeah.
Eyes the cubs hungrily and mightily. Specifically mightily.
Don't you dare. I mean, if she shouts, don't you dare, yeah, indignantly, yeah.
But it is too late. I scoop up 4 plump cubs with her glistening majestic tail and flies off magically. The innocent cub is crying and crying and What? GC, how dare you take her
And she
cubs?
says meow and looks a bit crestfallen, yeah. And she gets a clever idea to slake the majestic dragon's mighty hunger, yeah. She prepares the lion's share of the slain armored coral bear for GC, yeah.
It is what this thing ever is actually described.
No.
Okay. Magnificent curiosity has been piqued. Is it a bull polar bear? Oops, she asked that.
Yes, pauses a moment, nods knowingly with a couple of smug grins on her face. Yeah, she confirms indeed the bulliest of bears, yeah.
Instantly loses interest in puny cub and drops it to the ground far below.
As it happens, yeah, the really cute cub lands on a bush safe and sound. Woo, yeah.
This is so adorable and cute.
I can stop saying in the
Alarming.
adorable and cute voice if you'd like.
No, I'm saying this because it's adorable. Alarming and splendiferous girth settles over the succulent polar bear steak. When she finishes the savory red meat, she lifts her proud wise head, and opens her great big mouth and speaks the ancient tongue of 1,000 wisdoms. She says, "Hey, do you want to play a game with me?"
The team tingles up her nose and prepares for a really unprecedented marathon of baffling feline obstinacy. Yeah. Her dragon deep suitor will have to make neither rhyme nor reason for her perplexing behavior for even an instant, yeah.
No, that was a real question. Want to come play a game?
Oh, if you mean a computer game, then yes, that sounds like fun.
Okay, you can be on my team.
Team? Who else is playing?
I haven't decided yet. A whole bunch of us in 2 teams.
Oh, well, it does sound like it will be a lot of fun, but I think I should get permission first.
Blar! That's so stupid. He's not the boss of ya.
I know, but I'm still kind of scared of him, and I think perhaps it's best to just run it by him first so there isn't a kerfuffle about it or anything.
Also, I love this character's actual way of typing. It's so adorable.
Note to self how to get on your good side in the future.
But this is stupid in such a terrible myriad of dumb ways. You shouldn't be afraid of anyone. You kill big animals with your bare hands. In any case, he lives nowhere near you, so the whole thing is extra stupid.
No, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. I'll just mention it casually and it'll be fine, I'm sure. And then we can play just a little bit.
Fine. In the meantime, I will go round up some people to play.
Hey. You want to read the commentary for this page?
Sir.
There is an implication here with this silly RP session that Terezi and Nepeta at one point were really good friends and spent a fair amount of time like this goofing off. It's kind of a cute and fun idea to imagine that this was true, but let's get real, this relation never went fucking anywhere. AC stands for arsenic catnip. As you know, catnip's active ingredient is neptylacetane, or let's say Nepeta for short. She's named after catweed. She probably likes to toke it up in her caves, but keeps that on the down low, just like her ancestor, who was also known to blaze it on occasion, if I recall, with her bad clown friend. Okay, this is way off topic now. Nepeta's quirk involves a double cat smile, making use of the number 33, which is the atomic number for arsenic. This is the exact sort of fact that could blow a stone cat girl's mind. She's alluding to Equius here, but we don't know that yet. We can only guess which of the unintroduced trolls she's referring to at this point. He also sounds ominous, possibly abusive, but before we get to know him, there are many clues that Equius is an unspeakably horrid troll. These clues turn out to be pretty misleading. He's actually sort of a powder puff, a sweaty, creepy, unbelievably racist powder puff. I told you I'd say all the slurs. Joking. There's not any, like, hardcore slurs in this. Most of the slurs are like fake slurs made for the setting. Like calling an elf knife ears or something like that.
Troll TC. Oh great, the stoner's back.
If it makes you feel any better, this is the conversation we just had.
Oh, right.
Hey, yeah, that sounds like the motherfucking shit's bitch tits.
And then proceed to have the rest of this conversation we already read. No luck in getting this guy to play with you right now either. Guess that leaves? Oh no, not Carcat. You were only going to ask him it is a last resort. You wonder what he wants. You will try to avoid mentioning the game. Hopefully he hasn't caught wind of it yet. Deal with Carcat.
Wait, who do you want me to read?
I don't know.
I can be carcinogeneticist and you can be Gallows Calibrator since you like her character more.
Hey!
No, I'm carcinogeneticist.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Big news! Like, holy shit, stop the presses, this is a humongous deal sort of news.
Blar, what is it?
You're not the red team leader. That's me. I'm the leader. It's been decided on an official basis.
Okay, so I guess I'm supposed to make a big stink about this and say wow, I want to be the team leader.
What? No, I mean you can, but it won't do any good because I'm the leader and that's all there is to evacuate your protein chute on the matter.
Oh, so this is before Carcat actually starts becoming a decent trolly being.
Yes.
Well, it may surprise you to know that I don't give a darn who gets to be leader because unlike you, I actually have a freaking smidgen of maturity and self-respect.
to lie. You're more of a melodrama spaz queen than me, and you know it, and this stuff you're saying is pretend stunt. You're like a rocket-propelled spaz maggot, spring-loaded up the ass of a psychedelic fucking freak-out weasel on idiot drugs. But let's not play make-believe games here. Leader, me.
Carcat, I don't care. You can be the stupid leader. I just want to play the dang game.
Okay, great. If it's any consolation, I've selected you to be my second in command.
Really? Swear.
Fuck you, offer rescinded.
Okay, but seriously, I would have to suggested you be the leader, but honestly, it comes with some serious responsibilities, and I wasn't sure if you were up to it.
How could you think that? I'm an incredible leader with all kinds of prioritization and command skills. I'm going to rock the cock off this weather vane, and the Blues team will wish they never slithered out of the Mother Grub's heinous undulating asshole. So just give me the full briefing. What do you know?
Wait, so I'm guessing this whole Mother Grub and how their birthing process occurs will be explained later on.
Kinda.
Kind of?
Yeah. I mean, there's some things that are left to the imagination, but you get the idea.
Oh boy. Okay, the thing you need to know is the leader starts out by running the client application, while I, the lowly second officer, contact you with the server while I remain generally in awe of your manly grandeur. And I sit at my computer doing menial chores in support of your heroic escapades, which honestly I don't think you're ready for, but whatever.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I was made for. Being in charge of adventure, running around and stuff, and fucking shit up like a goddamn hero with a ripper wasp in his jock. Let's get cracking here. Launch your server or whatever, I'll install the hero program.
What's a ripper wasp, or is that also never explained?
It's just troll terminology.
Okay, the client.
Yeah.
Okay, if you insist, far be it from me to stop you from being so dashing and courageous, and to be perfectly honest, a little bit handsome.
Yes, exactly. Now you're making sense. This is the kind of thing that sane people say. Keep at it. There's hope for you yet.
Okay, I'll try anything to get you to stop being such a baby.
The baby.
Oh, it's like a mythical little pink monkey. Something my...
Lucis.
Uh-huh?
It's Lucis. So it's what they name their guardian or custodians. It's their terminology for parent.
Thank you. I'm like, what? What, huh? Because if that doesn't even look like a word to me.
Have you thought that other words look like words to you in this series?
No, that 5 letters put together looked like complete gobbledygook. I was like, what? Dreams about.
I thought you didn't have one.
I don't. Yet, I'm not allowed to.
Why not? Why have you never mentioned this anyway? Honestly, Tracy, it sounds more like frothing, loony block nonsense.
If I ever did have one, it would mean the world it was coming to an end.
Oh, thank God you just said something normal. I was starting to worry there. Ooh, back in sane land.
It's true. I don't completely understand it, but that's what it told me.
I need to get you out of that fucking tree and into a proper Gondan lawn ring. You've been stunted living up there by the whispers of the fucking bark gnomes or something. I think one of my neighbors was just cold recently. Maybe you could live there.
No way! No way! Forget lawn rings. More like yawn rings. I love my tree. But you're welcome to visit sometime. It's especially nice in the third autumn.
Okay, well, speaking of that, I should go downstairs and deal with this grumpy customer. It's going to fondle major seed flap, but hopefully it'll be quick. You can establish your connection and do the trivial sidekick stuff, I guess, in the meantime.
Okay, a little later. Wait, what? Oh, she literally just enters the medium?
No. She doesn't. She made Carcat enter the medium.
That's
Rem-
what I'm referring to.
Yeah, remember, he was the client, while she was the server. Yeah.
Yeah, so Karkat enters the medium.
Yep.
And Terezi has just like painted the entire building.
Yep.
Uh,
You'll notice that Terezi's also taken the toilet out of his house.
Wait. Oh, is that going to be a running meme?
That the girl characters destroy the boy characters' bathrooms? Yes.
Why do only the men have common decency about not ripping out the women's toilets?
Because it's funny.
Ay caramba! After the Night of Blood's heroic arrival into. But wait, I'm sort of confused. Why are they on their planet already instead of in the normal medium? Because if this is Karkat's planet, right?
Yeah, the land of pulse and haze. He's now in
Yeah.
the medium in his own session. So he is in a basically an instance of the game, completely separate from what the kids are playing in the main story.
I get that. I was more asking why was when when John entered the medium for the first time, it was just black emptiness.
Oh.
Here,
Oh, that's because it's just the way John's planet was. He was so high above the planet, and he couldn't see the bottom because of all the clouds and smog and stuff.
oh, so literally all of the ground beneath him made him so far up above the planet.
He was
He
basically
couldn't
on
see
top
the
of a
planet.
mountain.
Was that just random, or that just feels kind of weird, honestly?
I mean, it's technically random, but, Andrew Hussey wrote it, so that was on purpose. He didn't want to give the readers a chance to see what was going on before it was time to reveal it.
Oh, okay. You quickly crafted a new weapon. Home smell you later. Plus some other cool stuff. Deal with Razzie.
You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
No, I can't see you, dingbat.
Oh yeah, anyway, press your nose against your slobbery screen and tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Smells pretty terrible.
That's because you just took a hard drag of my load gaper, which for some reason I have discovered outside of this little island.
You mean your toilet?
Ooh, well, ooh la la, excuse my disdain for your blue-blooded vernacular.
What color's your blood?
Oh, none of your business? Seriously, was that a serious question? Unbelievable.
I'll find out someday.
What is with your obsession with colors? It's bad enough you waste all of my hard-earned grist rambling my hive around like that, not even in the direction of the fucking gate, but then you go and spend it on an ugly paint job. I killed a lot of imps for that grist.
Carcat, please. don't pretend you didn't enjoy going around killing things and that you wouldn't enjoy killing a whole lot more, prancing around with your little sickle being all adorable.
Yeah, right. More like Adora Bloodthirsty. I'm prancing around being that, okay? Anyways, this is awful. This is no way for a leader to be treated.
Sorry, this is what you wanted. Leader's the first one in. This is what the leader's supposed to do.
No, this is not anything except for what bullshit is. A leader shouldn't be at the mercy of the hive renovation whimsy of a psychotic blind girl. When do I get the chance to fuck up someone's hive? I should be the next one to connect to a client.
No, you can't. You have to be the last one to connect to complete the chain.
Or lies.
Think of it this way. I'm your server player, so priority has to be on me getting in the game before I get killed by meteors. In which case you'd be screwed in there. Then the next guy comes in and the next, and you bring the last one in.
Oh wait, what? Meteors? What the fuck are you talking about? What does this have to do with meteors?
Oh boy, you need to get with the program, Carcat. Have you talked to... Oh, AA.
Yeah. Or for what?
Apocalypse Arisen, sorry.
No, of course not.
Or TA? Or AG, I guess? Or CA? Really, there's like this whole conspiracy about this, as I'm finding out.
Why don't you just tell me so I don't have to talk to any of those double talking assholes?
I can't. I gotta step out of the tree for a moment. When I come back, I will enter the game. See ya! A little while ago. Oh! Wait, a cave. This is, catnip, right? Yep! Why do I think this is Virgo?
Probably is.
Okay. Why is she floating? Wait, are psychic powers an actual thing
Yes.
for the trolls?
Yes. It is literally a genetic power for certain blood colors have certain genetic psychic powers.
Interesting.
E. But she's on the lower end, so she doesn't have any psychic powers.
Then, what is she actually doing?
I'm not gonna tell you.
You're not sure why you did that, really? There'll probably turn out to be a reason. There's a reason for everything. Understanding this lets you be reckless, whoever you are, a little later. Somewhere else entirely.
It's simp.
Oh, is this Gemini?
No, this is Aquarius.
Oh.
E.
Rubbish from the land dwellers makes you sick, whoever you are. And later still, we return to the land of pulse and haze so that we can rewind a bit. Before all that paint got slopped on your hive and before that mysterious hole was made. Man, how'd that hole get made? It was when Craycat ran TA's cursed Ath program and his computer blew up. That's what happened. We'll see this happen later. It'll be startling and unexpected. Deal with crabby customer. Go downstairs and confront your custodian, which is another term for a frightening beast known as a lusus naturae. Your lusus has looked after you since you were very young in lieu of any biological parents whom you have never known. No young troll ever knows his or her blood parents, nor could such lineage ever actually be traced. Adult trolls supply their genetic material to the filial pails carried by Imperial drones and offered to the monstrous mother grub deep underground in the brooding caverns. She then combines all the genetic material into one diabolical, incestuous slurry and lays hundreds of thousands of eggs at once. This already sounds ridiculous.
Yes.
The eggs hatch into young larval trolls which wriggle about to locate a cozy stalactite from which to spin their cocoons. After they pupate, the young troll with his or her newfound limbs undergoes a series of dangerous trials. If they survive, they are chosen by a member of the diverse and terrifying subterranean monster population native to Alternia. This creature becomes the troll's lucis. Together they surface and choose a location to build a hive. Building process is facilitated by carpenter droids left on the planet to cater to the young, but only for building. They're on their own otherwise. Vast majority of adult trolls are off-planet, serving some role in the forces of ongoing Imperial conquest, besieging other star systems in the name of Alternian glory. The culture and civilization on the homeworld is maintained almost entirely by the young. Trolls, sir, are weird. How detailed are the notes on this page?
Very. Actually, not really. If you're talking about the commentary by Andrew Hussey,
Yes.
okay, let me read it. The fact that Karkat's strife battle is being shown only now is a good window into the pacing logic of Hivebent, as an expression of what information and lore to reveal as opposed to what specific event happens in what order. It also helps indicate that a linear procession through Karkat's early game's events just isn't how we're doing this, and the duel with his guardian, Custodian, therefore doesn't have the same narrative weight of meaning that John's clash with his dad had. But aside from pointing that out, this is quite a load of world building here. The fact that these kids are raised by alien beasts is just the right combo of dumb, funny, and genuinely intriguing from a world building standpoint.
So the trolls are raised by basically alien
Animals.
life forms that they what?
They're basically raised by the native fauna of the planet, chosen at random based on going through certain trials as a young grub.
Fair, but what my thing is that these native inhabitants are not sapient creatures, question mark?
Not really. They're like dogs.
Okay, that was my overall question. Ask question mark. Why is the music not playing?
Because it's not set up like that. There's a blue link down below that takes you to the music.
Oh. Oh. You leap into the domestic fray in an attempt to nullify your nannying aggressor. After a lot of kicking and fussing and gnashing of teeth and carapace, you just pull out a few chilled roe cubes from the fridge to settle the beast down. Trolls and their custodians have a peculiar arrangement of codependence. The Lucis behaves as a lifelong bodyguard, caretaker, and visceral sort of mentor, while the young troll must learn to function as a sort of zookeeper. We decide to agree this conflict is not a big enough deal to warrant a detailed examination of the action or an embedded musical accompaniment. We also agree that while that would have been pretty sweet, we are also kind of in a hurry here, but if we were to accompany something audible, it would sound something like this. We decided to listen to that track, close our eyes, imagine what might have been. Wow, that sure was awesome. Anyway, moving on! In fact, we are in such a hurry, you could almost say we need to get moving along. Moving. Okay, those are cool eyes on
Yeah.
the double.
He's Gemini, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is Twin Armageddons. Oh, twin. I feel very stupid now. Yo, there's this pretty cool dude, okay? Some people seem to think he's cool. Sometimes he guesses they're right. I mean, maybe if they say so. Actually, you know what? They're right. This guy's dynamite. Lit in a box of hot chocolate. Anyway, standing around being all Okay, this is so cringeworthy.
Mm-hmm.
When they're not moping around or nursing by Please just read this so I quit laughing over it.
No, you gotta read it. You committed.
A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name, or at least not the kind of name that completely sucks. Like, at least not the kind of name that belongs to someone you'd want to perpetually wail on. Maybe just a name that makes you but you guess you can deal with it if you've got to. It's just a guy's name. It's not like it really matters. Who cares? But he probably wouldn't just tell you what it was if you asked. Be way too moody for that. In fact, this guy probably thinks you've got some attitude and probably didn't want a dang thing to do with you. You could always try to guess his name, but instead of that, here's a better idea. Why don't you just go away? Here, name this kooky broad instead. I can't read it.
Gotta do it, man. Gotta commit.
Oh, she's so adorable!
Mm-hmm. That's Nepeta. Or Nepeta, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
Okay, what's her name? Wait, you've got to be kidding me. Looks like we're going back to the other guy again. All right, hang on. Oh no, I have to ask the question now.
But
Do Dave and Twin Armageddon ever contact each other?
as far as I remember, no, they never interact with each other ever.
Thank God!
Well, at least not this variation of him.
I'm going to be dreading seeing that for the foreseeable future now. Because if I imagine that'll be the single most cringe-inducing conversation in the entire freaking thing. Just from this one scene of him. Please just read this before I lose my marbles again.
Fine, I'll start from the beginning. It appears this cool and moody dude had a change of heart. He feels pretty bad about flying off the handle like that. If shit wanted nothing to do with the handle, it would like to reconcile with the handle and perhaps seek marital counseling. What's his name gonna be?
Yes, please have some marital counseling.
Her name is Solix Captor. You are apeshit bananas at computers, and you know all the codes, all of them. You are unchallenged authority on apiculture networking, and through all your friends recognize your unparalleled achievements as a totally sick hacker, feel like you could be better. It's one of a number of things you sort of beat yourself up about for no very good reason during sporadic and debilitating bipolar mood swings. You have a penchant for bifurcation in logic and in life. Your mutant mind is hounded by the psychic streams of the imminently deceased. Your visions foretell the planet's looming annihilation, and yet, unlike the typical sightless prophet of doom, you are gifted with visions twofold, for now. You have developed a new game, adapted by code parsed from the runes and glyphs of an ancient underground temple. You believe this game to be the salvation of your race, though you're not sure how yet. To ensure success, you will distribute the game to two teams of friends, a red team and a blue team. You will lead the latter group. Your trolling is twin Armageddons and intend to speak with a bit of a lisp. What will you do?
Dadgummit. Okay, never mind. I'm just tripping over everything today, by the way. Quit doing stars to stripes specimens. Ooh! Wait. But isn't Twin Armageddons lower on the scale
Yes,
than the girl we saw earlier?
yes, he is. He is probably like third or fourth lowest on the scale. I think.
So psionics are more associated with color than the strength of the blood.
Yeah. The blood
Okay.
color just determines what type of psionics you get, not necessarily the strength of the psionics in general.
Oh, what type you get?
Yeah.
Is that explained?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
bah humbug.
The hummy of bogs.
Flame Star Specialist Award.
Oh, got a little kitty over here, all purring up in here. Yeah, they're so
Meow.
adorable. Adorable, just purring all like that. Oh, they got up and did the stretchies. Oop. Beans, 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 and give me the other beans. Beans. Yeah, I got all 4 beans.
Are your cats named Beans?
No. Our cats' names are in order of when we got them: Mando, Oda, Oka, Squid, and Miso.
Okay then.
Yeah, my
Why
brother.
did you say you have all 4 beans?
Oh no, I just touched the beans of the cat that I've got in my room currently. Paw beans.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, he's just trying to massage out a little resting spot for himself. It's so adorable.
Anyways, continue.
How about you continue?
Dadgummit.
Yeah.
You made short work of the specimens and... Oh, dag nabbit, what of your bee house mainframes? The silicone was sliced clean through by your foolish maneuver. What were you thinking? The workers pair up and dance angry messages to you in binary code. Taste the honey. No, you do not under any circumstance eat the mine honey. The consequences are highly unpleasant. You cultivate this honey for your losers. It helps him not be such a complete idiot all the time. Merely most of the time instead. Calm the bees down. Nap time. Good to work at computer. do we at least see, like, say, even half of the troll psionics?
Yes, we see all the characters in their psionics.
Okay. You are always up to your nook in the newest and hottest games. It is hard to walk around the place without squishing them. Why? Wait. The games are grubs. They encode their actual games onto grub. Wow, that is so weird.
Mm-hmm. What, did you
Whenever
not think
that
it was weird
happened-
that they had a server farm that was literally just beehives?
I didn't even know that was a server farm.
Yeah.
I did not have the realization until you said that.
Oh, you know it now. Enjoy.
Whenever that happens, you are boned. And you have to grow a new one from scratch. Or just pirate it, you guess. But tonight is no night for games. Well, okay, it is. But just one game in particular. And this game is no joking matter. It is deliriously bug nasty. Recruit team leader. This is such a weird conversation.
Yeah. Yep. You wanna end the stream here if this is so weird for you?
No, I was hoping that you would speak for Solix here.
Hey, yeah, we might need to end the stream here. I gotta do something.
Oh, okay. In that case, we're going to end things here for now. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy our work, and please do share our content and join the Discord. Really does help us out. Follow us here on Twitch and on YouTube in order to come aboard the Starship. Be whatever hero, villain, or NPC up on